next day that I recorded that video. Yesterday actually was not a great day for me, and it was a bad day that you can usually expect when you're going through a rough time. Even though I caused my own problems, having mental health and addiction, so I'm trying to keep a positive attitude. I have been reading the Jesus Daily Reflection and taking it day by day, because hopefully I'll be in my own place in a month or so, 4.5 weeks. I'm hoping. I have to go apply this coming week. So tomorrow I have a dentist appointment at 8 in the morning, and then I'm probably going to chill out until I work at 5, because I'll probably be in pain. So there is no point in trying to do anything extra tomorrow and put extra stress on myself. When you're homeless and you're exhausted, and like I said, if you've never done it before, you have to be careful on how much you do and how your goals are, because I tend to make my goals outrageously huge. I can't upload videos until I go to the gym at my school, or if I go to the library, which I do like doing because I like reading. It really passes the time. You learn stuff, you improve your intelligence, and you kind of get out of reality for a little bit. Reading has always been a good scapegoat for me, so I'm going to continue doing that. And like I said yesterday, it was yesterday that I had recorded that video. I hadn't been feeling good. I know why. And girl problems. But I was overly emotional yesterday, which now I understand. I met with my dad today, talked to him for a little bit, and he made me, my dad's like my rock. He always has been. And anytime I need him, he's there. I can always count on him. My best friends. I called her probably like 5 times yesterday. Kind of in a crisis constantly, but it's okay. So usually with being homeless and staying in your car, there's only so much that you can do. And since I'm lacking the funds right now, obviously I'm trying to save up for an apartment, so I'm not going to go and spend any money I have. But the biggest thing that I usually do when I have free time is I hang out in my storage unit area. I'm not in it right now, I'm in my car. I just came out here to smoke. Yes, I'm still smoking. I figure one thing at a time, and I'll focus on that later on. Right now it's just not a good time, and that's fine. That's who I am, and I just don't want to focus on it right now. The camera angle probably really sucks, and I apologize. I just took my meds. I take heart medicine, and I take Prilosec, which is for acid in your belly, and I take that twice daily. And then I'm supposed to take my heart meds twice daily, but I didn't take it for a little while, so I don't want to like take too much and then pass out or something, you know, safety concern. One of the big things I did want to talk to you all about, what I do now that I can actually get into the video, but one of the big things I do to take care of myself. So I usually go to my storage unit to get dressed. But I do keep a lot of little stuff in my car. I keep my blanket, my pillow, everything else is in my trunk, and I keep clothes, dirty clothes, snacks, that sort of thing back there. And that way I can munch on something if I get hungry. I'm obviously not healthy right now because I am living in my car. I don't have access to a refrigerator, microwave, stove, or anything like that. Usually I'll go purchase individually, like a banana, apples, things like that. That way I can be just a little bit healthy. People are having issues with trying to get out of our storage unit, so Anyways, but yeah, so if you want to stay busy when you're homeless, just so you don't have to think about your situation and think about things that have gone wrong in your life, the biggest thing for you to do is to do what you like to do, depending on your resources, of course. So I like to read, so going to the library is awesome because I can just read and kind of get into a book and not think about anything for a while. But I usually buy 24 packs or 32 packs of water, so I always have water in my car. But it's been cold, so it's been freezing, but now that it's warming up, it should be okay. Not warming up so much that the chemicals should leak because it's hot, but you know what I mean. You don't want to do that. Let your water get hot because the chemicals do seep into your water, and that's not good for your health. That's why I usually use a glass bottled water, but I don't know where it's at, so it's probably at my aunt's. I don't know. Anyways, I don't do a whole lot during the day. I just hang out in my storage unit. I got it together. I got my furniture in there. I'm still waiting to pick up the rest of it, which is, I don't know, it's like the other half of it, because only half was ready. They only had half at the store. And again, I apologize for my voice. I obviously have not been feeling well, so it's not going to be that great. This is why I stopped filming yesterday, because I sounded really weird. I'm not going to do that today. But just keep your head up and know that you can do it. And I know a lot of videos where people are homeless living in their cars, or it's a choice, and they glamorize it and make it seem like, oh, you know, it's awesome. If you've never been in that situation before, don't go in thinking like that, because it is not easy. It takes a lot of willpower, a lot of mental stamina, a lot of emotional stamina to get you through each day. It's not easy like a lot of people make it out to be. It does get easier as the days go by, but don't go into it with your head held high thinking that you are going to conquer the world, because you're going to hit a point to where you may break and you may cry and you may feel lonely. And at that point, that's why you have to prepare yourself. If that does happen, then just know you're not alone, because I did that yesterday. I hit that point and I cried all day. But it does get easier once you sort of get into a routine and you find things that you can do, and you find a place that you can sleep peacefully. Not saying that you need to not be prepared, because at night when I do go to sleep, I usually park around truck drivers, so that way there's somebody around. I usually crack my window just a little bit, enough that air can go through, but not enough for somebody to get something in there. And then I also lock my doors. My seat also folds down enough to where I can lay down and it doesn't look like I'm in my car, which is awesome. It just depends. Just be careful. Keep your safety guard up. And I love you guys. I'm so glad you guys watched this. I have filmed a lot this week. I'm just not going to incorporate it. It's a little different, and some stuff I had to stop filming, and I don't want to incorporate something like that. So I'll incorporate what I do have and what I do like, and the reality of, you know, living in your car. And so yeah, I love you guys. Be careful out there, and I wish you all the best, and I'm praying for you, and I love y'all.
When the solid ground is falling out from underneath my feet, between the black skies and my red eyes, I can barely see. And when I'm feeling like I've been let down by my friends and my family, I can hear In the eye of the storm, you remain in control. Yes, you do. In the middle of the war, you guard my soul. You alone are the anchor when my sails are torn. Your love surrounds me. In the eye of the let me go, and I just don't know how I'm gonna make ends meet. I did my best, now I'm scared to death that we might lose everything. And when a sickness takes my child away, and there's nothing I can do, my only hope is to trust you. I trust you, Lord. In the eye of the storm, you remain in control.
Here's what's happening on the Ohio Christian University contest.